At half time, it was Nairobi for Mombasa 1. And I'd rather actually put my head inside its mouth. When I woke, all I could hear was Mahler's Fifth Symphony drifting through the tree. La, 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 la. And it was utterly brilliant. Unfortunately, I was very, very drunk throughout.
And on the way back from the Cove, we saw Prince Henrik and Queen Margrethe. So we gave them a lift on the back of our tractor, which was nice.
We heated this beaker of bear's urine to 37.5 degrees centigrade.
It tastes revolting.
Hey! Hey!
I know this other guy, right? He's a nice chap. A builder, one eyebrow I wanted the other, from Scotland. And one day he was at the pub, and this other guy, Luigi, freak of nature, from Wales, web hands. Luigi goes to him and says, I can't do the accent, sorry. Look you, I bet you 10 pounds you cannot balance an orange on your nose. And then my friend takes an orange, puts it on his nose, but it rolls off. And so he goes out of the pub. And we haven't seen him in 10 years. What has he been doing all that time? I tell you what he has been doing, he's been practicing. Every morning, orange on his nose. Every evening, every meal, every spare minute of his time he's been practicing balancing an orange on his nose. And then, 10 years later, he goes back to the pub. He goes straight to Luigi and says, I can't do the accent, sorry. How much you bet I can balance an orange on my nose? And Luigi says, 50 pounds. They put the money on the table, the governor checks the orange, it was all right, and then the pub falls deathly quiet. You couldn't hear a pin drop. Then the Scotsman takes the orange, puts it on his nose. Oh, but could he balance it? Could he? Fine. I get witches.
I'm afraid something awfully embarrassing has happened, Ted. Yes, I know you must find this rather startling, but I shall try and explain. I'm just not sure that you'll believe me. But, well, suffice to say that my clothes are in the orchard, in the possession of a swarm of angry bees, who became strangely attracted to me. And, well, my house keys are in the possession of a dog, which I've never seen before. And, well, there is a goose involved. Believe you me, I really do not want to relive a single moment of that. So I shall draw a veil over it. But in a word, Ted, I find myself standing before you virtually naked, in the need of assistance.
All right.
Yes, well, all is not lost, because I do believe you have a spare set of my keys to the house. Yeah. Oh! Get off! Oh, bloody bees! They really are a nuisance, aren't they? Yes, well, as I was saying, I do believe you have a spare set at my house.
I've lost them.
Ah, well, that is a bit problematic.
I dropped them down in the lower field.
Lower field? Yes. Right, well, it is a bit marshy at this time of year, isn't it? Yes. Oh, get off! Oh, what a nuisance. Bloody things. Yes, well, we seem to have a bit of a dilemma, Ted.
A bit of a pickle, sir.
Yes, but I'm sure if we put our heads together, we can come up with something. afraid. Better look for that dog then.
Hello, dear.
Oh, hello. Now, did you realise it's now 10 p.m.
Yes.
and you've been gone 6 hours?
Yes.
And that now all the shops are shut?
Yes.
And without the eggs, the flour and the baking powder, I won't be able to provide our yearly entry for the church bake, the one I've been really looking forward to.
Yes.
Good. So you did get them then?
Even better than that. I got a second-hand postage stamp from 1961, some Samsung potatoes, and a dial-up 56k modem.
This week, I have mostly been wearing Bjorn Bird.
Good eye.
Hello, and welcome to That's Amazing, with me, Charles Hooper. Now, what would you do if you were walking down the road one day and came face to face with a hideous monster? Well, this is exactly what happened to Dick Wellington here, when he came face to face with his wife. And just a joke, of course. Yes, yes. But anyway, tell us about your monster, Dick. Tell us about your monster, Dick.
Right, yeah, well, I live in Adamland in northern Australia. It's a place that's held very sacred by the Aborigines. Yeah, they say it's haunted, you know.
If you could, about monster.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah. Well, I was coming out of the pub, right? And there it was, blocking my path. Oh, my God, I recognised it instantly, mate. It was a Bua Gwai Gwai. Yeah, the ancient Aboriginal half-spirit, half-snake, half-man bird.
Yeah. And tell me, did it have giant fangs?
Yeah.
Yes. And huge claws?
Yeah.
And tell me, what colour was it?
Now that was difficult, mate. It was invisible.
Invisible, but you did say it had huge fangs and giant claws.
Yeah, that was a guess.
Sorry, but how did you know it was there?
Oh, by the unearthly sound.
Ah, yes, yes, the terrifying roar.
And now, mate, the terrifying silence.
So you saw and heard a terrifying, silent, invisible monster.
That's right, mate. I was terrified, mate. I've been on medication ever since.
Let me get this straight. How did you know it was there? I mean, was there an imprint in the ground?
Ah, no, mate, no. It was hovering.
Would you do me a favour?
Yeah, sure, mate.
Get off my show.
Now?
Now.
Right. Well, I took a photograph, mate.
Oh.
It's, you can't see anything, but, you know.
I bet you can't. Go.
Yeah, but...
On next week's show, we'll be speaking to Sean Donahue.
I made a recording, mate. You can't hear a damn thing.
I bet you can't. Go!
Look, they're real, mate. They're real. They're out there. They're real. I'm telling you.
Hello, sir. How are you this morning?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Oh, radiant, sir. Radiant. And what can we do for you today, sir?
Well, we're getting married and I need a new suit.
What? You and this lady, sir? Oh, have you really thought about this, sir? Have you really thought this one through? Are you sure?
I certainly think so, yes.
Well, suit you, sir. Well, what sort of suit would you like today, sir?
We were thinking about a grey suit.
And what sort of suit would you like today, sir?
Yes, a grey.
Grey. Well, suit you, sir.
Yes, and we were thinking about a morning suit.
Okay, how about a morning suit, sir? Oh, sir, would look good in a morning suit. Oh, suit you, sir. Being a handsome man like yourself. I expect you're plagued with them, aren't you, sir? The ladies. Well, Wouldn't be surprised if it was a bit inconvenient for you, sir, the sheer volume of ladies plaguing you. Will you be giving her a scene to tonight, sir?
I beg your pardon?
Young lady, will you be giving her a scene to tonight?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Oh, of course not, sir. How clever of you to have noticed.
Really, Ken? It's none of our business if he's rogering the tart all night. Now is it?
I should try another place.
Oh, sir, have a seat. So, does sir have a honeymoon hotel booked yet, sir? Oh, will it be the bridal suite, sir? Oh, suit you, sir. Oh, I hope so. Will it be the bridal?
No, he'll just hold her by the ears.
Oh,
I'm sorry, that's an old joke. I just slipped it in.
you'll be slipping it in tonight, won't you, sir? Oh, suit you, sir. Oh, sir. Can I watch, sir? Oh, sir, can I take pictures?
Oh, go on, let them.
Oh, suit you, madam. Oh,
What's that you say, love? You going to Turkey on holiday? Oh, we've been to Turkey on holiday, Roy and me. 2010 we went to Turkey. 2011, Turkey. 2012, Turkey. 2013, Turkey. 2014, born home. It wasn't a patch on Turkey. It didn't have the same atmosphere. What to say, Roy?
Not got the same atmosphere.
No. Last time we were there, we went to see some old ruins, and I said to the guide, we didn't come all this way to see an eyesore. What to say, Roy?
We didn't come all this way to see an eyesore.
Oh, we did laugh, and then one night he decided to try his hand at the karaoke. And I said, Roy, you've got a good voice, but no coordination. What to say, Roy?
I've got a good voice, but no coordination.
Oh, we're not big worshippers of the sun, Roy and myself. We're big fans of the shade. But one day he came down in his shoes. And I said, Roy, you look like an egg on legs. What to say, Roy?
I look like an egg on legs.
I did laugh round the pool. Oh, and then I got ever such a bad stomach on the Wednesday. And I said, right, oh, Roy, my stomach's really off. What to say, Roy?
You said you could have shit through the eye of a needle.
I did not say I can shit through the eye of a needle, Roy, you bastard.
Hello, and welcome to Jazz Club. Tonight, jazz dance. Admiral. Tonight is the first UK televised performance of the Canadian jazz group Thrush.
Thrust!
Thrust.
Thrust!
Trust.
Thrust!
Thrust. They will be performing their jazz dance work, Inevitable Geometry. Their specially composed score, which was written by Henri Levaonde, astounded audiences when it was first performed at La Festival de Jazz in Quebec. And now here is Thrusk.
Christian Eriksen having a wonderful game of.
Doesn't he always? You know, always deadly. Well, in a sort of
football manner, you know, not a murdering sense. Yes, he's ready to take over Brian Loudrop's mantle with aplomb.
Sorry, Ron, mantle with a...
Aplomb!
Ah, yes, mantle with a plum. Most definitely. Sure as eggs is eggs, mantle with a plum. Brian Loudrop, of course, remains a legend in the game. Whilst in England, Wayne Rooney seeks to take over Gary Lineker's mantle with a plum.
Oh, Gary Lineker, wasn't he? Marvellous, you know, paragon of virtue. Unprecedented in the modern game, you know, absolute gentleman. Never even got a yellow card, wasn't it? Oh, excellent TV pundit, you know. Rarely wears a tie, but a marvellous ambassador for the sport. Nice man, nice face. Those boyish charms and good looks and grey hair of, oh, I don't know, George Clooney, isn't it? Can you imagine that face contorted in the throes of sexual ecstasy?
I'm not sure I'd want to, Ron.
That's my point. Mantle with aplomb.
An amusing incident in the second half with that dog running on the pitch. Ron. Ron.
Oh, I'm sorry. I put myself in the position of Gary's wife there, looking up at that face. I'm going to have
Maybe Morten Olsen could look at signing that dog up for the Danish team. Ron.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't get the image of Gary humping, you know. Do you think I should see someone?
Yes, you probably should.
Oh.
Tommy, if not for the Danish team, then maybe the Scottish manager could see about where that dog could play. Tommy?
Sorry, I've got Gary Lineker's cheeky grin and sweaty forehead looming over me. Amazing image, Ron.
Yes, even I have to agree. It's a powerful image.
What is a woman, Paulo?
Beg your pardon, Swiss?
Watch me. Learn from me. I can teach you everything there is to know about this business. These aren't cars we're selling here. These are dreams. And to know about cars, to know about dreams, you have to know about women.
Right. Yes, Swiss.
Yes, a woman is a fine creature who is not just interested in romantic films and fine wines and Belgian chocolates and the manly smell of a pipe. No, a woman is a complex box of tricks. Yes, when you're selling a car to a woman, you have to imagine that you're making love to her. You have to seduce her. And when she buys, that's the big-o orgasm central. If she bought lots of cars, that would be multiple orgasms.
I see. Like a fleet.
Yes, but sadly, that never happens.
What if you sell a car to a bloke?
Then it's all about trouser snakes, Paulo. These aren't cars we're selling here. These are trouser snakes.
But I thought you said they were dreams.
You never dream about trouser snakes.
No.
But, no, neither do I. Of course not. When you're selling a car to a bloke, you have to let him think that he has the biggest trouser snake out there. But you have to tell yourself that yours is bigger. You have to say, I have the biggest trouser snake in the world.
I have the biggest trouser snake in the world.
It is not as big as mine, Paulo. It is not as big as mine.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the island of Samsu, Jack Pott and Tom Bowler.
G'day, my name is Gideon Soames. Today we are here in the ruins of a once great monastery, St. Bartholomew's, home to the Levantine monks, a rare order who worshipped a huge ball of string which was kept in the chapel cloisters. As an order, they were soap dodgers, refusing to wash even their hands. A diary written by one of the monks, Brother Lucius Grubb, has been unearthed and translated from the Latin by some bloke. I've been lucky enough to obtain certain extracts from the diary, which, with your permission, I shall read. They're rather higgledy-piggledy, but they do give a fascinating insight into the workings of a 15th century monastery. 9th of December, got up, polished the walls of my cell, said prayers to the great ball of string. I really am beginning to smell. Ah, bedtime. 12th of December, got up, breakfast with Brother Kevin. Onion or turnip, that is the question. I smell like a dead sheep. Ah, bedtime. 15th of December, as we approach the Christian festival, we have taken an oath of speaking from the corner of our mouth. Ah, bedtime. 17th of December, got up, worshipped a great ball of string. How long is a piece of string? I've no idea. Spent 9 hours writing one letter in Latin. Still, there's always bedtime. 19th of December, got up. Ah, bedtime. That's all I can obtain, but the diary will soon be available from Prentice Books, entitled Touching Cloth.
Ah, it's another beautiful day there.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I just love being out here surrounded by the wildlife.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at those funny sheep over there, staring at us with their funny, vacant, staring faces.
They really are a frightfully funny bunch, really, aren't they?
Yes.
Reminds me of that little song we used to sing at school.
Oh, twinkle, twinkle, little star.
No. Ba, ba.
Oh, twinkle, twinkle, little star.
No, dear. It went ba, ba.
A ring of roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, a tissue.
No, dear. It was a song about a sheep, and the sheep was black. Black! Sheep! Ba, ba! Black! Sheep! Sheep! They sacrificed the little lambs to the horned one! Blackness! Blackness! Black! Black! Darkness! They lock me in the cellar and feed me pins.
Yes, I think we'd better be going home now, Johnny.
Pins? What's for dinner tonight, Mother? Stew!
Johnny!
Black! Darkness!
Johnny!
Excuse me. I'm sorry, do you know where my seat is? D34, I'm really sorry. Don't mind me, I'm really sorry. Where? D34, have you seen it? I thought there was a murder mystery going on. I'm not drunk. Second beer only.
Hello there, Bob Fleming here. Welcome to a new episode of Country Matters. Now, on today's show we'll be visiting the Gypsy Fair in Tiverton, and I'll be taking a lovely long cruise down the Grand Union Canal, a lovely old Victorian narrowboat. And after that, I shall be inspecting an antique set of old keys. Promises to be a real treat, don't it? But before all that, I'd like to reintroduce you to a good old friend of mine, Clive Tucker. Now, Clive's going to be talking to us today about the taxidermist's art.
All right, Bob, that's good. Just hold it right there, okay? It was a good rehearsal. Shall we go for one?
Absolutely.
All right, very good. Now, we're going to go straight through, so you keep on going. We're going to get to Clive's part, okay? All right, everybody ready?
I got that. I'm ready.
We're going to
Yep,
start
here we go.
in 3, 2, 1. trace a direct line from Gradetsky back to Schoenberg, back to Bach, all the way back to the religious music, the Gregorian chants, and things like that.
Yes, plus ça change. It's amazing, listen to how powerful this classical music is and what modern filmmakers can do with classical music like this. Take Peter Greenaway, for example.
Oh, yes. Oh, if you take the Michael Nyman music out of your average Peter Greenaway film, what are you left with? A series of empty images.
Oh, but really, you can't beat the classics of the 80s and 90s, can you? I mean, Christopher Bird did it, didn't he? With Late in Red. Oh, that was a massive hit. And then there was the Bryan Adams with Robin Hood, was it? Yes, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Blew the record books wide open. How did that go? I guess you know it's true. Everything I do it for you.
I'll get my coat.
It's my turn to entertain you a little bit. I'd like to sing you a song. My mum used to sing it to me when I was little, so it means a lot to me. I was a little bit nervous before I came out, but here goes. You don't always have to hug her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right. Sorry, I just can't concentrate. I really need to ask you. I mean, does my bum look big in this? I told you, Gemma. I knew I shouldn't
Hey, how you doing? Dave Angel here, Eco-Warrior, OG, original gangster. Now, I've just returned from Helsinki in Finland, where I was attending the New Fuel Summit. It's amazing what these young inventors are coming up with to power the old jam jar. Know what I mean? Now then, while I was there, I sat down in the Delegates Hotel restaurant and I had a wonderful cooked full English breakfast. One of the things where the Brits still rule the world. Sausages, eggs, bacon, baked beans, hash browns, grilled tomatoes, single mushroom, and a couple of slices of Holy Ghost. Boosh! Wallop! Let's get ready to rumble. Now, I was joined in the restaurant by other delegates. Now, I could tell from where they came from by the little flags on their shirts. Spanish geezer walks in, right? Boiled egg, couple of peppers. Then, he pushes out the anchovies. Oh, I don't think so. Not for breakfast. And a Polish man comes in. 2 fried eggs on a plate. Fair enough, no complaints. And then he sits down at the table, reaches down and pulls out a giant big garlic sausage. He starts smashing his eggs to bits. Oh, then he pulls out the vodka. Oh, I was disgusted. I could barely finish my eggy bakey boo. Just as I was trying to calm myself down, in walks a septic tank. Oh, that's a Yankee American, yeah? Anyway, goes up to the buffet, right? He gets pancakes, eggs, sausage, bacon, hash browns, strawberries, kiwi fruits, and 2 cakes. All on the same plate. Then he's got the brass neck to come up to me and say, "Hello, sir. Are you having a nice day?" I said, "Having a nice day? Pancakes on a Shrove Tuesday, not in the middle of summer. And they're served with sugar and lemon juice." Then in come 2 geezers in dressing gowns, Cocoa Pops and champagne. I said, "Who do you think you are? Disney
Disney World? What you doing? Celebrating Yogi Bear's birthday? Dearie me. You spronzy pair of dildos. Get out! In walks a Japanese geezer. Got his eye straight on the raw fish. Well, I've saved him the bother. I've stood up and I've gone smash! And I've laid the geezer spark out on the floor. Now, I've walked up to him, I've stood over him, and I've said, now that is for the tuna, the whales, and destroying the British car industry. So, in future, I shall have my breakfast in my room.
So, we leave the girls here, go down the pub.
Oh, Colin, you are so working class sometimes.
I am not working class, but my family have been middle class for generations. If anyone's working class around here, it's you.
I'm more working class than middle class than both of you. My father was an architect, and I had piano lessons.
I had cello lessons.
Yeah, well, my family played recitals as a quintet with me on the viola.
I went to a very good private school.
Yeah, well, I went to a comprehensive.
My God, you are working class.
No. My parents could have afforded to send me to a public school, but they were liberals. They chose to send me to a comprehensive. Now, that makes me the most middle class.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
No, hold on. I am the most middle class person here. Our family used to take 2 holidays a year, one in Tuscany and Provence, the other one skiing. We always had red wine and water with our meals. And we ate our salad from a big wooden bowl.
Yeah, well, we were vegetarians.
What kind of cars did you have?
2, of course.
We got rid of our cars. Our family cycled everywhere in ill-fitting, multicolored, vaguely ethnic clothing.
We were in a family TV quiz show, and we won.
Well, I was in the BBC Nature Watch, and I got 2 badges. And I was not even allowed to watch commercial television at all.
Well, we didn't even have a television, and I was bullied at school as a result.
School. I was educated at home by my father.
I finished my exams when I was 11.
My parents had an open marriage. We went on holidays with my parents' lovers and had some jolly good games of Scrabble.